that I can actually see my stream. Yeah, I took a little break yesterday. I was playing with my friends. Sometimes I don't like to I don't like to stream my gameplay. I just want to just BS, you know. So that's pretty much what I did yesterday. Have a very productive weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be a very long week. This is so gross. Oh, those leashes. I'm sorry. That's still nasty. Nasty. Oh, so nasty. Yes. I did get to draw, so I'm working on a commission piece and then a going away gift for a good friend. And I got a lot of stuff done around my house, which was amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the map to see what is going on. Okay, and I was going to finish this out, and then I was going to continue. So long story short, we made it here. We kill our bad guy Boyo. He died, and then we crossed the swamp, and then now we are. He did summon the armies of Nilfgaard, so we had to flee, and now we're continuing through our story. He said some pretty messed up things, so yeah, he was not gonna leave alive, and he even said it multiple times. I'm not leaving here alive. So that's what he said. He said his piece. He had a good run. Either he was going to be killed by Nilfgaard or Neve was going to kill him. He knew his end was near. Okay, another destroyed bridge. Have given to rot, but the columns should stand. Strangely enough, when your orders, the engineers can begin to rebuild. Yes, go ahead and rebuild. Anything here? Nope. Great. Okay, what do you got? Okay. If something says cemeteries are a place of eternal peace. Well, in my experience, it's quite the opposite. Burial grounds are deeply dangerous, and whose befalls many who do not grant them a white birch. That was kind of hard to read. Burial grounds are definitely dangerous, and woe befalls many who do not grant them a white birch. Eliminate grave hag. Use the leader's ability. Custom deck. So my deck don't matter for jack squat. Okay. Gotta love this fancy literature for my basic English. So. Okay, play this card from your graveyard and strengthen it by 2. Every turn on your start, destroy the lowest unit. This is...
Give me a target.
Oh, are you serious? What do you have? Do you have immunity? Of course you do.
Our ballista, your command.
This looks like immunity. What do you have? Interesting. Oh, this is no bueno. What's that? So... Okay. If these guys go to the graveyard, that's bad juju. So I need to put these guys down.
Armor won't save. Lyria!
If they go to the grave, then I'm screwed. What is that? Is that immunity? It's not a sign. Cannot use this. Yeah, it won't let me. These guys don't really do anything. Banish any number of units from your graveyard. Then damage for unit On that rope at the amount vanished. Okay, so I need to get it to...
One bolt I need. Give me a target. Arbalist at your command. I'm a one set.
I feel like I'm doing something really wrong here. That doesn't work. I selected more than one. So it's got to do with that. It's got to be something with that card. Yeah, no, this is messed up. There's no point going to the end when I know I already lost. Doesn't do anything. So I was hoping once it attacked, but what is this green thing? I don't know what that does. Immune. Every turn on your star, destroy the lowest units. So even if I did nothing, it brings it back. So there's nothing I could do.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
Accessory to Queen's ability. Use your leader's ability. Damage an enemy units of all the other enemies with the same power by 4, then trigger all allies loyalty abilities. So it's assigned to someone that I just need to bring all my dudes out.
Arbalist at your command. Armor one, sir.
That lined up as good.
One bolt, all I need. Give me a target. Arbalist at your command.
So it destroys the dogs, but doesn't really get that far. See, I cannot destroy it. Yeah, I lost this battle. I have no idea what to do with this battle. Yeah, I don't know what to do, nor am I going to sit here and ponder upon it. Sometimes you just don't feel like dealing with it. Okay. Day 1. We established the settlement boundaries and begun work on the palisade. God's willing, we'll turn these swamps into fertile fields yet. Angler will be bread baskets full to Maria. Day 23. I don't understand. The fields were plowed one day and covered in thorny vines the next. The sheep are dying one after the other. Seems to rot already, set before they'd drawn their last breath. Oof. So the animals are they can't plow the fields. It gets full of thorns. Their animals are literally rotting before they die. The rain has to stop. Supplies are running low, and we no yield for harvest. And the damn mosquitoes and ticks. Yeah, that's pretty bad for disease. And then only 3 of us left. Tomorrow we make for a Yaruga. Melite, good mother, have mercy on us. Yeah, they just straight up just gave up on this. Look at this. They have all this weird crap going on here. Yay, another. Whew. Men are still happy. For now.
The Lyrians marched in silence, too tired to keep in step with the drums. Suddenly, the wind rose to a howl, and there was a loud crash of thunder.
Blast!
Meve leapt from her saddle.
We camp here. Pitch the tents, quickly! Quickly!
As the soldiers rushed to unload the wagons, a wall of water came down, soaking them to the bone. Later, they sat in their leaky tents, huddled, teeth chattering, violent coughs rocking their frames. The storm raged the night through, then finally passed before dawn. Meve emerged from her tent to wring out her coat. Reynard approached, his gait heavy, his face grim.
Your Majesty, several men of the 11th, a dozen or so, sought to flee last night. Sentries stopped and bound them. Now they await your judgment.
Meve fastened her still wet coat. She knew well why the men had tried to desert. They longed for their kin, had lost sight of victory, perhaps even no longer believed. Yet the marching and fighting seemed destined to go on forever. The Queen sympathized. She, too, was spent, and many doubts plagued her. Yet she knew the deserters had to be punished. The question was, to what extent? Meve entered the tent where the prisoners stood. Some of the men looked away, ashamed at their deed. Others raised their gazes to meet hers, their eyes red, tearful, pleading.
They're tired. Yeah, we're not hanging anybody, just demote them.
You all know the penalty for desertion.
Meve said to the soldiers bound at wrist and foot.
I ought to have every last one of you hanged. Yet, we've come far along a treacherous road. Endured hardships extreme. This I considered against your crime. You shall lose rank and receive no pay for 1 year.
Ooh.
Now get out of my sight. Immediately!
The deserters mumbled their gratitude and rushed out of the tent, fearing the Queen might yet change her mind.
A year
Meve
without
then left
pay?
for her quarters, anger and bitterness eating her up from the inside.
Hopefully someone will forget. They miss their family, and now because they try to disturb the guy. Well, it's better than being hung, but that's still... might as well...
Gods, have we passed the very threshold into hell?
Close ranks! None is to step off the path without clear orders to do so.
Okay, what we got going on here? It's been a little bit since we've done this. That's already all we got. Okay, so we got battle over there, battle over here, battle over there, battle over here. All the battles, all the battles, all the battles. Okay, Meve heard a thorny horse croak. Hayek, Hayek, Hayek. I love my sounds, but saw no evidence of a source. The queen drew her sword and batted away the mosquitoes that swarmed her face. That is very... The worst part is when they fly right into your eye. Holy crap, does that suck. Only then could she see the creature that is emerged from the bog, a watery hag. Her yellow fangs dripping with saliva, her tongue writhing like a snake. Oh, and her boobs flapping into the wind. Yeah, those things are hideous, even in the game. When you see them animated, their boobs are literally just flapping. Okay. Let's keep that. Not bad. Yes. Two. Yeah, let's just do this. Ugh, these things. Gross. Okay. 2 copies of this unit. Every turn on your star, drain a random enemy by 1. Yeah, let's not do this. Again, let's not do this. What is her ability? So we have 1, 2. After 5 turns on your star, spawn Terranium Rain in any row only once per battle. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this.
You mad? Don't say that!
Ah!
Can't make that out.
To the last! What you looking at?
Ah!
Yeah!
Feel. Let's keep that. Yes. Okay, here's the problem. There's 7 cards. The level of mission that you gotta do. I don't keep a lot of enemies in the field, so you can see. Damage mention any better tournament enemy units. So if this he had a spawner, that'd be awesome.
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
Turn on your starter, just a unit in the opposite row. Destroy the one with the highest power.
March on, march on.
Trying to save that last card. I have a feeling it's gonna bring us some shenanigans right here at the last second.
Wanna know why I got my scar?
Still got 2 more.
For the Queen!
Gonna say, you didn't have much left there. Okay. Your Majesty, these cocoons, there are people inside, judging by the color of Nilfgaardians. I say most have been reduced to skin and hair, their bodies sucked dry by the innards. However, a few yet live and will be, should we do with the survivors? Yeah, no. This, yeah, it's not a good idea to add them to our forces. And... yeah, no, nothing about this is good. Just leave them there. Just leave them there. They're not dealing with your shenanigans. Definitely need to head back soon and use this. Let's go ahead and use this real quick. Head over to the south. Pray to the statue to lift my man's spirit. Here's some coin. Sweet, there we go. The men are happy. Let's head north. Swamp. Okay, now we fight this other one above. Okay, the fog grew thicker with every passing minute, to the point Meaves couldn't see the tip of her own sword. This is no ordinary fog, she thought, straining her eyes. The screams of slaughtered men and the force of the column quickly confirmed her fear. Yeah. Okay, what do we got? This is a pretty powerful card. Yes. The standard card, we'll save that one for later. Round 2. Lovely. Apply impenetrable fog to all enemies roll, then spawn a wolf. I'm gonna take you out, but I'm gonna do some damage.
What you looking at?
Man, I stole those from you. Force an enemy to damage, discharge warrior by its power, then damage the enemy and discard warrior power. I just want to see how this card plays.
Come on, kill me!
That's nothing. That's okay.
Ha!
Such a waste.
To the last! Yeah!
Honest, I bring everything out and look at his hand. That's all he's bringing out. Yeah, he's just stalling. That gives me 2 additional dudes. That's what we'll have to do.
Ha!
As you wish, milady.
So I can pass at this point. Shit. It's okay though. Yeah, let's stick with that.
I'll relieve you of that pouch. Got a death wish? done in a jiffy.
Bring on the fuckery.
Favorite cut of lamb? Shank.
Where's the pawn? We still got 3 cards. I'm down to 1. That's what I hate.
Looking to dance, mate?
Gives me 5. Still got 2 more cards and I'm done. He's probably gonna be. Yep, 29. Yep, yeah. That's alright. Not my finest moment, but that's okay. I'm only playing for fun. If I win, I win. If I don't win, I don't win. I don't do really good at those 3-round cards. Cards. Bits. Okay, what do we see?
While accustomed to life mid swamp monsters and black magic, Angren's denizens never dared enter Isgith. The Lyrians only once saw signs of a human presence there when they spotted a group of thatched roof huts amongst alders.
That settlement, is it inhabited?
Meve asked, turning to her scouts.
Impossible to say from this distance, Your Grace.
The Lyrians entered the village, swords in hand, prepared to fight. But not a soul nor a beast came forth. Some homes had collapsed from rot, while tall grass concealed the paths between them. Yet, someone had been there not long past, for fresh ghoul cadavers lay by the well. Meve knelt beside the corpse of one cut clear in half. The beast's killer had been exceptionally strong, and wielded a razor-sharp sword.
Oh my.
More are likely to come around.
Meve leapt to her feet. A man in thick leather armor had emerged from one of the huts,
It's a Witcher.
transfixed
from the
by his
school.
cat eyes.
Yeah,
The queen nonetheless sensed he was rather badly hurt.
Were that true, my scouts would have blown their horns.
The man pulled out a pendant shaped like a bear's head. It hummed and twitched as if striving to free itself of its chain.
Far as monsters go,
He said, lips curling into an unpleasant smile.
witchers aren't usually wrong.
A moment later, a scream pierced the air. Quickly, instinctively, Meve drew her sword and lunged forth.
Which Witcher is this? Okay. The Witcher fought severely wounded proved far faster than the living soldier. His silver sword was never idle, slicing tendons and arteries, finding cracks in the chitinous armor, which is a giant freaking shrimp. Meve watched it on in wonderment, at least until the ghoul howling behind her reminded the queen that she too must fight. Okay, it's a short battle. It's got extra cards. I'm wearing my headphones all day. I'm doing taxes and stuff. Okay, what do I got? I just simply have a hard time using these guys. Yes.
They approach! Seems you were right.
Okay, what are the rules? Okay, definitely mute. Every turn you start damage a random bronze enemy by half. Ivo's. Oh! Ivo's power Until it's already damaged, destroy it instead. Okay. Features return the base copy of the random idle unit.
Ha!
I'm done in a jiffy.
Is that it? Oh, boo. Okay. Gotta take that thing out quick.
I feel a strong magic here, my lady. Something controls these creatures.
You've got to be kidding me. Okay, every 3 turns when you start a spawn-based copy of random allied unit. Destroy 3 random allied units, then play this unit from your graveyard. Oof. Interesting. It keeps killing his foes. Yeah, I can use some beer right now. Christ. Okay.
Watch your heads!
Okay, give me a little bit of a cushion. Not by much, but it's a cushion. Jesus Christ. Oh man, he's about to die. That's not good.
What you looking at?
Yes, he's alive if he can.
Ha!
Oh no, my Witcher died.
For the Queen! That'll be the last of them.
Wow.
Should be quiet for a bit.
Well, technically, I can't really kill it. Okay, that was a lucky draw, I ain't gonna lie. This card has been added to your army and can be found in command tent. Okay.
The Lyrians emerged victorious, due in no small part to the Witcher.
Thanks for the help. Name's Ivo, Witcher, School of the Bear.
Ivo. I'm trying to see if I remember him at all.
Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia.
Well, well. Didn't expect to see anyone out here. And certainly not a queen with an army in tow.
We're not here by choice.
I bet not. No one plans to pass through Isgith.
And you? What's brought you here? A contract, perchance?
That's right. Hunting a monster.
I know your service is to be rather dear. Who could afford a witcher's bounty in these wretched swamps?
Nilfgaardians.
Blast, of course. Preparing the land for settlement. Cull the monsters, drain the swamp, then bring in slaves. Doubtless from the north.
Maybe. I got paid in advance. I didn't see the need to ask any questions.
But did you have to take the coin?
Yes.
Don't you see what they're doing?
Forgive me, your majesty, but seems to me you're confusing witchers with knights errant. We don't fight oppression, right wrongs, or avenge orphans. We slay monsters for coin.
Yes.
And it don't matter whose head's on the front or whose coffers it's from.
True.
This beast you're out to slay, what is it?
Hang on. You mean to tell me you've led your force into Isgith and don't even know what lives here?
Whoa.
I believe I was clear. We're not here by choice.
Yeah, but now that you are here, it'll take a minor miracle to get you out.
Oof.
Isgith swamps, realm of a truly dangerous being. Elves call it Thronebreaker, the Bloody Mistress. Over generations, locals twisted the name until it became Guernicora.
Indeed. I've heard it.
So you've also probably seen her beloved fruit, leeches and ticks. You'd all be wise to stay away from them.
This Guernicora, what is she exactly?
Depends who you ask. Elves saw a fallen goddess in her. Never managed to cut her down while they lived here, but they did stem her growth, kept her from growing stronger. As for the local humans, spirit of a cursed princess, that's their take. Deep belief, actually.
Care to elaborate?
Stories that she was riding north to marry a Temerian duke. Whole retinue and caravan got lost, wagons got stuck, everybody drowned in the bog. Quicksand got him, that sort of thing. Guernicora grabbed a root before the quagmire swallowed her whole. Hollered for hours, but there wasn't a soul around to hear her. Leeches, hundreds covered her, settled in for a royal feast, sucked her dry, drained her to pretty much the last drop.
Oof.
Fear and revulsion so completely overcame her spirit, she couldn't pass into the afterlife. So she came back, revived by Isgith's magic.
I mean, that's a really horrible, horrible, horrible way to go. Death by leeches. Ugh.
Ugh. A chilling tale.
Yeah, except made up, probably. Don't believe the elven legends either. Guernicora's a monster, plain and simple. Extremely dangerous, sure, but just a monster.
The leeches and ticks, you called them her fruit.
It's kind of complicated.
We've time enough.
Guernicora's a little like a vampire. They're kindred creatures. Except, instead of feasting on the blood of others, she feeds them her own.
Well, that's different.
I'm not certain I understand.
They're parasites, right? She puts them on her body, feeds them her own blood, then hangs them on shrubs and trees.
Ugh. To what end?
To other monsters, they're delicacies. Sweet, juicy, full of Guernicora's blood. Irresistible. Any beast that tastes that loses its mind, turns into Guernicora's slave.
Ah, that explains a lot.
So, if your paths cross and push comes to shove, she's not gonna be alone. Find yourself fighting the whole damn swamp.
Oof.
How are we to fight her? How might she be killed?
Sorry, sharing secrets. Just not something we do.
Fact.
Not even with those who saved your life just moments past.
We gotta wait till she starts feeding the parasites. She's weakest then. Stand a chance to hurt her.
Right. So we attack only once she puts the leeches to her skin.
Yeah. And when you kill her, if you kill her, Any beasts under her spell will weaken considerably. And then, you gotta burn her corpse. I mean it, understand? Burn it.
Gotta burn it. Oh, that means I'm gonna get a sad tale right before we burn the corpse.
And you? Will you not hunt her any longer?
Oh, I will. Just need to prepare. Realized that today. Gotta brew some potions, blade oils.
I was gonna
Come back
say,
in a few days.
I was gonna say, is he gonna make some potions and blade oil? There you go, he said it for
I don't
me.
even have that much time. Nilfgaard's hordes pursue us. I must march on.
Alright, I need to find out about Ivo. I don't know much about Ivo. Like I said, by the time that the story takes place in the Witcher universe, a lot of the Witchers have passed away and there were only a handful left. Okay, let's see his story. The Witcher Ivo from the School of the Bear. Okay. Let's see. Ivo of Belhaven. Let me see. Okay, hair color black, skin dark, race human, male. Profession Witcher, School of the Bear. Abilities, superhuman abilities, alchemy and signs. Games Thronebreaker, and he's on Gwynedd. This is why I barely ever heard of it. Ivo was a witcher from the School of the Bear, active in the 13th century. Ivo was born in Blenhava and thought unknown means was taken to Hercudum to train as a witcher. He fought with his fellow students, leading to beating and defeating in training. After much training, he became impressively agile and lethal witcher, taking on the monikers of Behelhem. After his training, he left the school and avoided other Bear School witchers, remaining indifferent about the news of Haricon being sacked by peasants. After a while, he ran into the witcher Juno Belhaven, who, despite the mockery, wasn't an actual born there. Okay, so right here it starts getting into the storyline here, which I do not want to spoil. So he is something that is only in the 2 games for Gwynedd and on this game that you see him. I was gonna say I don't remember him from the books, and I definitely don't remember him. Mainly is Gerald, Lambert, and Vesemir are the main 3 witchers that you encounter. There are others like here and there, but they're the main ones you encounter in the books and in the game. I believe there might be like 1 or 2 more. There was one where he joined the war, and you see him in the game, but then in the book, his corpse is brought over because he died, and he was just like a bleep in the storyline.
In that case, wish you luck. Lots of it.
I suppose there's no argument that would persuade you to ride with us.
Your Grace, mutations strip us of emotion, not reason.
The Witcher vanished midst the trees. And Meve simply hoped her soldiers had not overheard any part of their conversation.
Yeah, that is a bit concerning. Especially since we just had a couple of them try to flee, and it would be right to do so. Okay, that's what's going on. Let's go over here. Okay, my lady, the homes are filled with bodies, dozens. We see no signs of decay yet. They're covered with thick layer of dust, and they've seen in this way. It's been this way for centuries. There is a piece. I will lose strength from my soldiers, but I'll gain a piece of a card. Can I come back to this? I'll come back to that. Notice how it stays there. When I get a little bit more What is that camp? Okay, maybe I'll find... It is just not a good time to have my men's morale be down in the dumps, just saying.
Caldwell had summoned Nilfgaardian support. Meve assumed they were not far behind. Yet in the unforgiving terrain, a full Nilfgaardian division could not hope to close the gap. Small detachments, however, light cavalry or footmen, could very well do just that. So when black-clad men emerged from the mist, the Queen was not surprised. She ordered her troops to fall in, form up, and brace to defend the line. Yet the attack never came. The invaders stood silent, motionless.
Oh.
And Meve got a closer look.
They're not alive.
They were slouched, ashen-faced, unsure of step, and covered in sores. Isgith had treated them as cruelly as any. Teetering in his saddle, the commander broke formation. He rode forth and addressed the Queen in fluent common tongue.
Half my men are wounded, the others sick. Your force does not fare much better.
True. Yet we outnumber you soundly.
Indeed. If it comes to combat, you are certain to win. But in this damn swamp, all wounds fester. Flesh is quick to rot. You will lose many more apart from those who fall.
What do you mean, precisely?
Asked the Queen, her eyes narrowing, her head tilted to the side.
We should part ways in peace. There's a war on, there'll be another chance to fight. Perhaps even face one another. But not here. And not like this.
He's asking her for... Okay, so... He's willing to fight, but not under these circumstances. I mean, you know, he wants it to be fair. Problem is, he's a Nilfgaardian. They don't fight fair.
Suddenly unsure, the Queen weighed the officer's words. Their logic was sound, though they could also prove a ruse.
Your Grace,
Xavier's voice came from behind Meve's back.
we can't let them pass. They've done only harm, and they'll not stop and go home.
Sure. This sucks, because part of me is going, yeah, I would love to kick your ass, but, you know, we literally can decimate. Could decimate now, we could decimate them later. However, if we get any further injury here, I could lose more men. That's the problem. My men get injured, that could end up kind of nasty. However, if I let them go, they'll continue decimating people somewhere else. However... This right here gets kind of tough, because Xavier barely says anything, ever. And he's saying do not let them pass. I think I'm going to
Alas, I see things differently.
Meve said with a sly smile.
Crush you now, and I'll have fewer to fight down the line.
You seem sure of yourself, milady.
Let me show you why. At them!
Meve gave her mouth.
Yeah. Upon receiving the order to attack, the soldiers did not tear at the enemy with fierce war cries on their lips. Rather, they lumbered slowly, wadding up to the knees in the buggy soup. Women of Guardians alike have neared the limits of their strength, suffering from disease and moisture and soaked to the bones. Nonetheless, they had to muster the strength to fight and to win. It is not ideal circumstances, but death is death. Let's just call it what it is. That's why it's like, we was like, it was a human killing. There's nothing humane about killing anything, ever. Period. Yes.
We will not surrender without a fight!
Order!
Damage an enemy by the number of your allied units. So right here and then he's hitting me with 4. Let's do this. These guys multiply.
Is that really necessary?
Your life is mine now.
Praise be to the great sun!
Okay. Got it.
I smell a leak.
Wise choice.
There's no point attacking him directly. I need to kill the other guys.
Mahjong. For the Queen! Notice! All roads lead to
And
Nilfgaard.
there's 2 of them. Fuck me. This is gonna suck. These guys are nasty.
Order!
Got a death wish?
God save the Queen!
Brach! Scheiß! In Trey! For you, pal! Anything!
Should have grabbed trinkets. Oh, shit.
Off to the front yet again.
The Commissar will hear.
It's weird. It doesn't work this time.
They spoke the truth. You show no mercy. No mercy.
He's on. Yep.
Amidst the fog and dense, gnarled forest, the battle ran its course. When the last sounds of fighting had died down, Meve was not sure who'd prevailed. Then soldiers came forth, fatigued and hurt, with smiles on their lips. She saw they were hers, and only then knew victory was hers as well. But this was no time to celebrate. She let everyone rest, then gave the order to resume the march. A great Nilfgaardian force pursued them. This most recent delay had allowed it to draw nearer.
So now these dudes will become the new ghost, hunting the swamp. Horse. Alright, I do need to pee real quick. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, and I'm back. Wendy. Okay, nothing to loot. Negative. Sorry, looted. I can't stop yawning! Ah, I hate this. Maeve's curse when her scouts reported they encountered a Nilfgaardian camp. Just what we need, she thought. Though the campfires still burned and horses nibble on grass, the tents were completely empty. The queen knew Ishgith well enough to recognize the bad omen. I mean, didn't he eat the horses? On my side.
Ah!
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
Got a death wish?
I'm just waiting for the fuckery to swear.
To the last!
Let's win the first one, but it's the other two that always gets me.
What's a hellmate if not a pot turned over?
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
Boost to Alice and do them. Here. Good play.
Ah!
That is what I fear.
Favorite cut of land? The shank.
So got 3 cards. I'm not good right now. Yeah. Yeah. Every time. It's not even close. Yeah. Good put us for both of you right now. Out of the 3 cards. Okay, damage an enemy by 3. Charge 2 whenever ally is destroyed.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
Looking to dance, mate?
Ah!
Okay, I mean, I got 20. So, yeah, I literally decimated him. Very closely. Okay, Queen Maeve has Warm wormed her way through the trap and is now headed to Red Lebanon. You must cut off her escape route at all costs. Should you fail, every third soldier or unit shall be lashed and sentenced to a month of solitary confinement. Well, at least it didn't say hang. Definitely to invest on my units. See what I got available for them. Okay, definitely got a new card. I've not had a chance to look at. I eventually need to reshuffle my cards because my pirate friends are not really helping me. My scaly friends not really doing much for me, my friends. However, that's a new card. That's a cool card. Yes, I do like that guy. That's great. With the same power to the other row. Gain 1 charge, damage an enemy, and all enemies are the same. So I'm gonna put 2 of these back in. These are my goals. Let's see, I still got. Nope. Take it back. Let's stick with that for now. I need to add some dwarves in there for sure. Okay, what do I got? 500. Okay, let's do these guys. Because I do use these guys right here a lot. Especially her. Hey, baby. The cat's just laying on my scanner. It's so funny. Okay, she actually came in handy quite a bit. It's good to have her on my deck. 2 of her. This is new. Mark an ally. When it's destroyed, move it to hand instead of graveyard, then destroy self. Might be a good one to get. Do I not have enough wood? Oh, I do not have enough wood. Okay. And then what's the other one? Yeah, okay. Oh, chunker. Man, you're getting fat. I definitely gotta cut back on your food. She is so fluffy, and I don't know if it's like she's actually fat or is it a winter coat. And it's funny because when I first got her, she was like underweight, like right to the point she was a kid. Here, let me show you. Come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie. Oh, so this is Twinkles. Hey, baby, come here. This is Twinkles. She's my first kitty. She was a tiny little runt when I first got her. And now she's just a little fat, little fluffy fluff. And then you'll see my other cat. Her name is Serafina. She's in the background. Go on, sweetie. Go on. Go play. Go on, do your thing. Yes. Alright, so let's look at the map. Alright, so I'm in a pretty good spot right now. I think I'm gonna pause right here because I want to try to play a little bit of Valheim. I could get used to the mechanics on that. Me and my friends are playing that. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do that and I shall return. So, boop. Boop, 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 doop. Let me go over here. And I shall return. Boop.